Hey friends, it's Jennifer Terri and welcome to another Philippine travel update. Today is July 22. We'll start our update with something that has been questionable and confusing. Are families allowed to quarantine together? See, ever since last year, the rule has been, the hotels has been telling us one room per policy, and even if you go to Philippine Airlines Arrival Guide website, they would strictly say one person per room. Only families traveling with children, senior citizens, people with a medical condition can quarantine together. We've seen it happen so many times. Husband and wife have to quarantine in a separate room. Well, in today's update, guys, the Department of Tourism Secretary Puyat has spoken. Listen to this. The Department of Tourism reminded accommodation establishments operating as quarantine hotels to allow room sharing for certain individuals belonging in the same household who are traveling together, especially families that brought along kids. Very clear. The secretary said if you are the same household traveling together, you should be allowed to quarantine together. She made this statement after reports to the Department of Tourism that some is the wrong word, a lot of quarantine hotels have been enforcing one room, one person policy for travelers from the same household. Oh, finally, they woke up, guys, after more than 1 year. After more than 1 year, nag-react na ang Department of Tourism. According to the statement of the Secretary of the Department of Tourism, while the department is aware of the downturns of the pandemic brought to the tourism industry, particularly accommodation sector, we would like to reiterate that all Department of Tourism quarantine hotels and establishments must strictly follow the guidelines released by the department to avoid confusion among travelers who need to quarantine. They love confusion. That's how they make money. Moving forward, she mentioned about this Administrative Order number 2021-4A, which started the single occupancy rule should be observed for quarantine guests coming from different households. This administrative order by the Department of Tourism orders people of different household not to quarantine together. That's okay, different household. So bakit ginawang kahit same household bawal, di ba? Room sharing, she added, room sharing is encouraged. Encouraged pa nga. Room sharing is encouraged for quarantine guests belonging to the same household and guests requiring a companion, such as minors, person with disabilities, senior citizens, and as may prescribed by Department of Health or Bureau of Quarantine. Secretary Puyat mandated the government task force to strictly comply with the DOT order. Yan, mga hotel. Yung mga hotel, guys, natatanungin nyo, sasabihin bawal yung same household. Sabihin nyo, ay, pakibasa nyo nga yung administrative order ng Department of Tourism. You should know the rules. Lagay ko yung link sa baba, guys. If you look at the administrative order of the Department of Tourism, it clearly states here, exceptions for quarantine guests. Families from the same household traveling together, especially those with minors, health and emergency frontline services personnel, guests requiring a companion 18 years old and below, persons with special assistance like senior citizens, PWD with chronic medical illness. So chronic medical illness like diabetes, arthritis, asthma, heart diseases, and so on and so forth. See? Kahit kung may sakit kayo, you can request pala na may kasama ka sa quarantine hotel. Kung may family kang kasama mo mag-travel. Diba? These people do not know. 10 days quarantine is not a joke. Okay? Not only it is financially challenging, especially sa non OFWs who carry the cost of the expenses, but also emotionally po. The Tourism Secretary in summary said, we all share the same struggles, but it is imperative that we implement the right policies to help our kababayans who want to return to the country. Yes, it's the least thing that you can do. So yan, guys, very clear ha. Same household, traveling together, can quarantine together. That is according to the Department of Tourism Administrative Order. So, yung mga hotel dyan na hindi nagpapapayag ng kahit mag-asawa, guys, we've seen it happen many times. Husband and wife booked one room. Upon arrival in the Philippines, they were told by their hotel, "Ma'am, sir, sorry, we're not allowed to quarantine together. You have to book another room." Horrible. So, ngayon na, kitang-kita na itong mga hotel na ito na kahit mag-asawa, mag-anak, hindi pinapayagang mag-quarantine, kitang-kita ang galawan. Moving forward, there have been issues about these quarantine hotels. So there was a very interesting experience of our kababayan, no? A Filipino with a foreign spouse and a minor child. They quarantined somewhere in Makati. Well, pagising sa umaga, they were excited. They thought it was beef for breakfast. Oh no. Sardinas pala, guys. Ay naku, imagine hotel sardinas. I mean, this kababayan said, okay lang do sa kanya yung sardinas. Sardinas is fine. But come on, this is a hotel. And this family paid 38,600 for 9 nights. How much is that? How much? 38,600 divide 9. Oh my goodness. 4,288. I believe this already include full board meals. But still, man. And this is not the first time that that hotel serves some pathetic food. Nag-serve din ng 2 pieces of beef loaf. Oh my gosh. Pati yung hotdog daw, guys, yung pinakamurang hotdog. Please, with how much our kababayan paid, she paid so much, expensive, 38,600. Match it with your service. Huh? Match it with your service. We're calling out these quarantine hotels. If you guys have any experiences too, share it on the comment section so our kababayans know which hotels to avoid to. Diba? And also, I would like to give a warning to our kababayans who will be availing full board meals with a hotel. So, that kababayan, no, was served sardinas and 2 slices of beef loaf. You know what's worse? This hotel does not allow ordering food outside. So they had no option, no other food to eat but the food that was being served by the hotel. Diba? Ay, naku, day. So if your hotel does not allow ordering food outside, guys, if you're traveling with children, especially children who are raised abroad, you know, they're not used to Filipino food. They may be picky. It's normal, no? So I encourage families traveling with children, especially yung mga picky eaters po, at least find a hotel na allows food ordering outside so that you have more options for your children. And if that hotel does not allow ordering food outside, then maybe bring some snacks with you. And that ordering food outside, no, that is confusing too. See, some hotels allow it. Some hotels will say, "Ma'am, we're not allowed. Bureau of Quarantine, Department of Tourism told us we cannot allow you to order food outside." Well, I read the administrative order of the Department of Tourism, and indeed, it is clear here. Number 3. For quarantine guests of quarantine hotels and multiple-use hotels, food delivery purchases shall be strictly prohibited. So indeed naman, yung ordering of food outside is indeed really prohibited. We're just thankful that some hotels still allow it. They understand. Hoy, hindi biro yung mag-quarantine 10 days. What if you don't like the food that's being, diba, served to you? And some hotels pa, their food is very expensive. One meal, 400 to 500 to 1,000 pesos. Do they think mayaman tayo? Talagang tingin nila mayaman tayo, itong mga umuuwing na OFWs. And also, a warning to OFWs na din, this has been an issue, no, a long time ago na, that the food that being served to them daw is not enough. So, some hotels, maliit lang yung serving. So, for OFWs, yan sila hindi talaga allowed mag-order food outside. Even magpahatid ng food, very strict. So, for OFWs po, magdala po kayo ng snacks po, mga snacks. There was even an OFW, no, kasi may kettle. There was a kettle in her room. She brought instant noodles. On another way, if your hotel does not allow ordering food outside, there are taxi drivers. There are taxi drivers who can buy groceries for you. A lot of kababayans have done this, no? They contact the driver prior to their arrival in the Philippines, and then they send some money, and then the driver does the grocery shopping for them. So I know 3 divers who do this, and ano to sila guys, reliable, and it has been tested and proven by a lot of kababayans. They don't even know they're being mentioned in this video, but that's Kuya Leif Irish Mercado, Good Boy Rasul, and we mentioned before Kuya Johnny Anim. These are airport taxi drivers po. They can sundo you at the airport, and they can even do grocery shopping for you. These are their Facebook names. You can message them on Facebook. And for those landing in Cebu, my driver in Cebu po, the one who picked me up, Kuya Julmer, he can do grocery and he's reliable. Yan, sample ang mga kababayan natin na nagpag-grocery sa kanila. Diba? And for smokers, it's best if you can find a hotel with a balcony, because most of the time, smoking inside the room is not allowed. So if there's a balcony, then you can smoke. For OFWs, again, magbaon ng snacks. So until now, the problem of travel capacity is still there, and a lot of things have been going around the world. No, some countries have even imposed stricter restrictions, while look at Canada has opened to fully vaccinated travelers. No, so again, the Philippine restriction lies on the vaccination numbers in the Philippines. Okay, more vaccines, then less restrictions. So for now guys, that is all the update for today. Thank you so much for watching. The IATF will have their meeting, I think today, Thursday. So we will hear from them soon, whether there will be changes. But for now, again, shorter quarantine is so out of reach talaga. But thank you so much for watching guys. God bless you all and stay safe. Complete your travel requirements before your flight, and pray that your flight will not be cancelled. I'll see you again with another travel update. Be nice to each other. Bye!